I would not choose Nicolas Cage's career. I would, however, have preferred his plastic surgeon. Mine did a hatchet job. Being around Yul Brynner, being around Hollywood in those days was kind of like a dream. I fell sideways into some of the acting that I did, Lost Boys and Bill and Ted, because it was really fun to be on movie sets playing Bill, you know, who was this character who just basically imagined whatever world he wanted to be in and then just went and was in it. It kind of embodied everything about the movie business that I liked. In all honesty, I think the reason that those two movies have lasted so long is that because they're not masterpieces, but they have a sincerity to them, to the innocence and the play of them that's infectious. I didn't spill those beans. Well, unfortunately, because of the weather outside in New York City, I really can only smell myself. Well, Downloaded is about the history of the digital revolution, how a handful of kids that, while technically brilliant, had no business savvy or sophistication or contacts or associations within any major industries were able to create systems that totally changed the world. Napster, their story is a really good allegory for the rise and fall of the sort of youth and consumer revolt that we had in the late 90s. That basically said, we don't want to use your systems anymore, we want new systems, and until you can give us those new systems, we're going to take the content for free. That's the heart of what happened. I think it's morally wrong to steal something from anyone rather than pay for it if you can. That being said, downloading content from the internet is not a crime, and the people who do that are not criminals. Mostly it is people who want to use these cool technologies and don't have any other way of consuming this media. My favorite what? I've got a teen boy, he doesn't eat. I don't know how he actually subsists. I don't see a whole lot of food going down the front of his head. Oh, dipshit. Yeah, they would sort of come up with like 4 or 5 names out of winter and then just say dipshit. No, you're screwed. If you go YouTube, Francis Ford Coppola at Cannes talking about Apocalypse Now, it's this incredibly pretentious, self-aggrandizing speech that he gives. We went into the jungle and we had too much money and too much time, and very slowly we became insane. That was the freaked experience. I would be happy to. I will warn you, though, that these action figures break incredibly easily. This character, by the way, this was played by John Hawkes. Oscar-nominated John Hawkes is inside this suit. John is awesome. Who is this douchebag? My mullet and Lost Boys, they were actually hair extensions that were woven into my head over a 9-hour, excruciatingly painful period of time by a woman named Atala Shabazz, who was the daughter of Malcolm X. That is a fact. There isn't one in here that I can see. Is there? Are you actually directing this? Oh, I thought you were just saying shit. Did I end up with a babe, what, from Bill and Ted? Just in general? Did I end up with a babe ever at any point in my life? Man, you guys are sad. But notice how I ducked the question. Aha. Things with the buttholes always got weird. I mean, you could just go out for Thai food with them and you'd show up 4 days later without a kidney. I hope that whatever we did to your cerebral cortex is still causing you trouble. That was our intent.